do that, you go to Xilinx.com and simply search NIPI. So let's go look at how to do this. Search NIPI. A lot of documents may come up here. You can narrow this down by clicking the IP course on the left. Here we have the DeFi, the CSI2, and the DSI IP course for more information on documentation. Now you know how to find these NIPI solutions. Let's look at how to implement the Xilinx NIPI DeFi solutions. Before I fully jump into the Xilinx NIPI solutions, let's just look at a NIPI overview. So NIPI is an alliance that membership organization that develops interface specifications for the mobile ecosystem, including mobile influence industries. You can find more information on that on NIPI.org. The NIPI has alliance working groups that work to define the mobile interface specifications. There's 15 of these working groups as of September 2015. Xilinx is specifically the camera, display, and PHY areas. Specifically the DeFi, which has the I/O switch between the low power mode and high speed mode, all in the same pin. So low power mode is single-ended, and the high speed mode is differential. Now let's talk about the Xilinx NIPI solution. Xilinx and its partners offers a NIPI interface solution for camera sensors and display, and also the underlying PHY, which is the DeFi. Ultrascale FPGA support NIPI applications through XIP94. So the hardware doesn't have the native NIPI and Ultrascale. However, Ultrascale Plus FPGAs and NIPI SoCs do support the NIPI applications natively through the hardware, and can support the DeFi standards up to version 1.1 versus 1.5 gigabits per second. Going into a little bit more detail on what Xilinx supports, for the Xilinx NIPI CSI2 solution, we can support something like a camera sensor up to 1 to 4 lanes with a clock and differential pairs. Xilinx IP can support that in Ultrascale Plus FPGAs and NIPI SoCs. We also have third-party IP from Northwest Logic available for Ultrascale and Ultrascale Plus devices. So now let's go to the IP and actually look at it. So I've got the Ultrascale Plus device selected. Select any Ultrascale Plus device. I go in there to the IP catalog and I search for NIPI. And here I can see the NIPI CS2 RX location. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. In the IP here now, I can see I have different tabs for configuration, shared logic, defining the pinouts. So you can do all this in the wizard now. There's also a link to documentation here where I can look at the product guide. Similar to the NIPI DSI, we also support the NIPI DSI display standard. The Xilinx IP can support this in Ultrascale Plus, and we have a third-party Northwest Logic IP again available in Ultrascale and Ultrascale Plus devices. That's similar to the DSI. Let's go to the bottom of the IP itself. So I go back to my project and click on the DSI subsystem. Here I can see configuration similar to how the DSI was, like assignment and shared logic as well. Again, I can go over here to the documentation and look at the product guide. So this should give you now a good how-to on how to find NIPI documentation and the IP within the bottom. Here's our 2016.1 NIPI solutions for the Select I/O and DeFi. Just to mention about DeFi, DeFi is the underlying hardware PHY that the subsystems for CSI and DSI are built upon. That is also the old IP. More information on that can be found in EC202. There's also from the example where when it's in Movado, you can also search NIPI and you'll see this DeFi IP shows as well. So for 2016.1, here this table breaks down the different IPs available for both Xilinx and the third-party IP from Northwest Logic. And then you can see what devices they support and the documentation examples that go along with each of those IP. Xilinx also has a NIPI reference design coming in 2016.3. This will be on the Zynq Ultrascale Plus NIPI SoC platform on ATCU 102 board. This will showcase the CSI, DSI, and HDMI display interface. Also will provide standalone drivers for CSI, DSI, and HDMI. Here's a block diagram showing what this reference design is going to look like. Let's talk about the NIPI CSI and DSI SNC hardware that can be used with the Xilinx development boards. This is designed to provide Fidus and Rhythm. You can contact your Rhythm for those boards. The boards are 2 NIPI ports and can be configurable as 2x4 lane CSI2, 2x4 lane DSI, or a 1 DSI and 1 DSI. There's also the Samtech interface to sensor module and display. There's the adapter boards for the OP13850 and the AUO display for both the sensor and display modules. Again, those can be ordered through Fidus and Rhythm. This hardware is all planned to be used for a reference design that was just talked about previously for 2016.3. This is really going to showcase the NIPI CSI and DSI. Now let's spend some time and talk about the NIPI DeFi electrical. So the NIPI DeFi has a specific I/O standard called NIPI DeFi DCI. This is only available in Ultrascale Plus, FPGA, and NIPI SoC devices. It's only available in the HD banks, so it cannot be used in the HD banks. This I/O standard requires DCI and the 240 ohm external resistor on the VRT pin, like you'll be using DCI on any other I/O standard. The I/O standard also allows SID term and slew rate options. The output termination here is always on. It's actually dynamic and will switch between the high speed and low power. The table here shows the allowed attributes for the NIPI DeFi DCI standard, and you can find more detail on that table in UC 571. Let's look at how to run a NIPI TX HS hardware simulation using an IBIS model. So here's the IBIS model for the high-speed TX simulation, and we're going to only simulate HS in this case, and I narrowed it down to the transcend. So this might be like a TSI type of interface. So we've got the FPGA model here. We've got a PRVS pattern generator. I've got the generic NIPI HSC interpretation here, and then a generic TC transition line. So this is what makes up the IBIS model. Now let's look at our IBIS simulation. So here we're going to look at the driver under typical conditions. We've got a 1500 megabits per second speed, and this is using the NIPI I/O specific standard. Here you can see the different trace lengths that I use to show the driver under different cable length conditions. The next couple simulations I'm going to show are under different type of conditions, but everything else will stay the same. So the speed will be the same. I'll show the different cable lengths here to show the different simulations, just under maximum and minimum and typical configurations. So here now we can see the minimum conditions when you see the waveforms open up maybe slightly. Again, it's 1500 megabits per second. And then finally here we've got the maximum conditions. So you can see here that the eye has closed a little, and the further distance you go, it closes just a little bit more. But really, this showcases the nature of how robust this driver is for MIPI. Let's summarize what we've seen in this quick take video and wrap this up. So find more information on documentation, go to Xilinx.com and simply search MIPI. You can narrow this down if you want to look at specific IT cores, as we saw in the demonstration. You can narrow that down on the left-hand side by clicking IT cores. If you want to see documentation or answer records, those options are there too. MIPI describes the mobile interface specifications, where Xilinx specifically supports the G5, PSI, PSI, and the Select I/O, and those are the different MIPI working groups we talked about earlier. We offer this available through IP. We have the Xilinx IP and the third-party Northwest Logic IP. So how to find Xilinx MIPI solutions? For UltraScale, those solutions are specifically through XF894. For UltraScale Plus FPGAs and MPS OCs, the solutions are now through the Xilinx IP, so we support MIPI natively in UltraScale Plus devices. Documentation there is linked to the PC202, PC232, PC238. Those are the documentation for the IP, and those are the ones we search for and found on Xilinx.com. We also offer the third-party MIPI IP from Northwest Logic, and that's available for both UltraScale and UltraScale Plus, but that solution is going to require additional external components. Finally, we looked at how to run a MIPI IBIS simulation, doing a transmit high-speed type of IBIS simulation that might model a DSI type of display interface. We looked at the typical minimum and maximum simulation case with a PRPS pattern. So this should give you a good overview now of what solutions Xilinx offers for MIPI and where to go and how to find more information. Thanks for watching.
で、今日のお昼にジンギスカン食べた時に、久々に米を食べたら、朝は早くて、
We have a lot of jobs for us. We've been working on virtual reality for over 30 years, so now we've got a pretty amazing solution that's been going through the thing and outdated. I think that's a pretty good thing. I work for Stack and Then we have a collective international politics to be diagonal of perspective and it's not just about two binary machines, so we have to make it that same allows the work information we want. And even make actions intelligence. I took digital systems, specialized in high-trust technology. What it provides is an interface to computers, to drive, people violation, those types of things are great for analyzing concussion, neurological impairment like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's.
Sanofi is a specialist in the design and manufacture of protection relays. It relays for auxiliary power to work. They are just powered by the current transformers with the flash.
Architecture is a video processing company permission that delivers communications. In one single processor, we can do switching and routing and scaling. So any inputs can go to any or all the outputs. Second, it's easy to provide a multi-core or real-world map synchronization, data processing VA, central vision, on high security for industry. Generating very high precision starting spots. Focus on the industry, specifically for over 20 components. Parking out the thing, I don't think that's the art processing and the FPGA acceleration of it to decide which is running functions provide security at device level. I've done something that Xilinx devices providing in critical ways. We found the Xilinx solution, it will be impossible to perform this function because the system technology is not possible to perform this theoretical design. So in our typical configuration, we'll have 48 cameras, each one with a Xilinx plus 6 FPGA inside, doing the algorithm on board. The Xilinx processors give us the flexibility to do different things in different ways. For nearly 2 decades, Xilinx has been a leader in platforms for reliable design. Our rich heritage in aerospace applications is the foundation upon which we built the most open and longest-running investigation of radiation effects on programmable technologies. I'm excited to share the result of the science applied in the design of our commercial UltraScale Plus devices for superior reliability, availability, and serviceability, often called RAS. Many system architects and quality engineers are under pressure to meet demanding RAS requirements. We see this pressure in the data center, especially in storage system reliability and in communication system availability, where uptime is being counted with 99.999. These motivate the need for serviceability, to know what's happening in system, and enable rapid and effective corrective action. Given the range of applications of our commercial products, we see a comparatively larger number of markets where RAS is not a key requirement, or not a requirement at all. Regardless of where you stand on the RAS spectrum, UltraScale Plus devices provide a customizable, layered, soft-error solution to give you any level of protection you need against radiation effects. We back it with rigorous testing and published data to ensure your first pass success. What are these layers? We start with the fundamental. Intrinsic silicon resilience by design, bolstered by our 16-nanometer FinFET Plus technology, to provide high reliability with ultra-low soft error rates, nearly an order of magnitude lower. By leveraging this, most designs implemented with UltraScale Plus devices require no extra work to achieve their requirements. To provide high availability, for the very few soft errors which may occur, we provide an optional, industry-leading mitigation solution to minimize system effects. This no-cost solution, now in its 6th generation, provides 100% error detection, guarding against silent data corruption, and greater than 99.9% runtime error correction, decreasing uptime. Additionally, integration of the solution's detailed status reporting and runtime error classification keeps your system management advised of exceptional conditions and can reduce the effective soft error rate by 50 to 66%. With a clear understanding of events, serviceability is greatly expanded for your support staff or end customer, shrinking time to repair should corrective action ever be necessary. Careless investment, reliable design so you don't have to. The customizable, layered soft error solution for UltraScale Plus devices relieves system architects and quality engineers of any concern. Visit Xilinx.com/SEU to learn more about soft errors, our solution, and our touch program. If you face demanding RAS requirements, view our UltraScale Plus soft error solution videos at Xilinx.com/training and contact your Xilinx representative for additional information. Does your system have power budgets and thermal requirements that are uncompromising? Most likely the answer is yes. And because you typically can't freely increase performance if it ends up leading to runaway power, performance per watt is one of the most cost-critical metrics when designing a system. That's why we designed the Xilinx UltraScale Plus portfolio of FPGAs and SoCs to deliver value far beyond traditional classical migration, providing 2 to 5 times greater system-level performance per watt over 20 years of devices. In this video, we'll take a look at not only how we achieve this, but how you as a designer can flexibly control performance per watt on the same device with the same software. This is all made possible through silicon process, architecture, and implementation tools. Our UltraScale Plus portfolio brings together TSMC's 16-nanometer FinFET process with the industry's first decent-class programmable architecture and SmartNet technology, all aimed at attaining the highest possible performance per watt. First, let's look at process node. Moving from planar to FinFET introduces a 3D structure that allows more sub-steering contact between the transistor seat and channel, enabling tighter control over the on-off state of the transistor. On is more quickly on, yielding higher performance, and off is more off, resulting in lower leakage and power consumption. The process alone will bring 2 to 5x improvement. You need the right architecture as well. UltraScale Plus devices leverage the core modality architecture redesigned at 20 nanometers to address the number one bottleneck in performance at advanced nodes, the interconnect. The architecture has next generation routing infrastructure with more flexible switching and double routing resources, basic like clocking to easily scale, and finally, system logic cells to more efficiently map more logic. Collectively, these core architecture innovations enable us to deliver extremely high utilization while maintaining maximum performance. With the UltraScale Plus portfolio, we also introduced SmartNet technology, a collection of IP and fabric optimizations to bring in the highest possible performance per watt from silicon for your specific design. The SmartConnect optimizations include new and IP data connect optimizations, as well as what's called time overlay that redistributes clock delays, along with register retiming and pipelining exploration to increase performance per watt of interconnect and timing critical tasks. Together, these optimizations further raise the bar for performance per watt. So, let's take a look at how this all comes together. Here, we normalize performance per watt against our 28nm 7 series products. For 20nm UltraScale devices, due to both process and architecture enhancements, you typically see a 1 to 2 speed rate improvement, or 1.2x performance boost. With that, you also see a power reduction, typically around 30%, for a 1.7x performance per watt improvement relative to 7 series devices. Now, for UltraScale Plus devices, what's called nominal voltage, or DNOM, you get the highest possible performance, roughly a 60% increase relative to 7 series, with a 20% power reduction. That's double the performance per watt. But beyond DNOM, we're offering something unique that we've never done before. With the same piece of silicon, you can operate at even the nominal voltage, 0.85 volts, or what we call VLOW, allowing you to focus on power consumption while still getting optimal fabric performance and critical transceiver and memory interface line range. With VLOW, you get a 1 to 2 speed rate advantage with a whopping 50% power reduction. SmartNet technology takes it even further by yielding a 2.6x performance per watt improvement over 7 series at DNOM and a 3x improvement at VLOW. And just to give a practical example, let's take a look at this large wireless radio design that we implemented with SmartNet technology on a Vertex UltraScale Plus FPGA. We also implemented a reduced version of the same design on a Vertex 7 device for comparison. Looking at pure performance, the benefit of UltraScale Plus with SmartConnect is right in line with our expectations, both for DNOM and VLOW, at roughly 2x and 1.6x respectively. And with the power improvements we're seeing from the UltraScale Plus portfolio, also in line with these expectations, this means we're able to demonstrate the performance per watt advantage on a real-world design. Why is this important? Because performance itself is only half the story. Most applications need to stay within power envelopes, so like I said earlier, performance per watt is a key metric, which is why we attack this problem on all fronts. With as high as 2 to 5x performance per watt improvement over 7 series devices, designers will see a tremendous benefit. So, visit www.xilinx.com/UltraScale to learn more, and make UltraScale Plus devices the source for your next design. Thanks for watching. Are you dealing with design challenges that require complex software applications, real-time data processing, and functional safety? There are real benefits to using a single device that can perform application processing, handle real-time tasks, and reliably meet safety-critical goals for such system designs. Today, we'll describe how the Zynq UltraScale Plus MPSoC can deliver all of this on one device. We've chosen an industrial pick-and-place robotics application as an example, and for the fun of it, our system will play solitaire on a static tablet. Here are some of the requirements of our system. Let's take a quick look at the St. Cultus-Scale Plus MPSoC. This device contains up to 4 ARM Cortex-A53 application processors capable of symmetric multiprocessing for applications on top of operating systems, such as Linux. 2 ARM Cortex-R5 real-time processors that may be run independently or in lockstep for safety applications. The ARM Mali 400 graphics processing unit delivers both 2D and 3D rendering capabilities. The fault-tolerant platform management unit performs power and safety management functions, while the fault-tolerant configuration and security unit enables device configuration and protection of both external and internal threats. Finally, the programmable logic allows users to create custom peripherals, software accelerators, and high-performance data processing engines. Let's look at how the device can be used in our application. Video acquisition and initial image processing requires high-bandwidth processing, which programmable logic is ideal for. Our system is implement card recognition algorithms in order to choose the appropriate moves using the current table layout, the known cards in the deck, and running a probability analysis. This analysis and decision-making is best done with the application processors. After gameplay decisions made, the robotic arm must reliably move the selected card. The lockstep configuration of the dual real-time processors is ideal for this function. High-performance motors require fast position, sampling, and close-loop motor drive response. Programmable logic does this very well. The graphics processing unit enables system monitoring and is used to display the game table, card detection and recognition, and video overlay of the camera mounted on the robotic arm. The platform management unit enables reliable safety event detection and power down response. Finally, the configuration and security unit enables loading, authentication, and encryption of the software and programmable logic. We've shown you one example of how the St. Cultus-Scale Plus MPSoC delivers the right processing engines for the right task. Please visit the Xilinx St. Cultus-Scale Plus MPSoC webpage for additional information. Thanks for watching.
はい、
Hi, I'm Aaron Davis, Director of Embedded Vision at Xilinx. Today I'd like to share with you 3 demos that we have here. Here we've got Xilinx's latest ARM-based programmable algorithm policy, the MPSoC. Which implements a quad 64-bit processor along with an Mali 400 GPU, dual R5 processors, and our partner IDEA has implemented a multi-object recognition application that can detect multiple objects. In this case, it's implementing an algorithm to detect different types of tools. So as I rotate the object, you can see it's still running that boundary box around the object, and we can rotate that object with a tool, wire cutters, so I can move boundary box around that particular tool. Built on Xilinx's Cultus-Scale Plus MPSoC, which is a quad A53 64-bit processor with dual R5's Mali 400 GPU, and we have in select devices a 450 HDBC encoder. I am Mike Foster of CTO IDEA. We're showing you our Smart 58 system on a module featuring the Zinc Cultus-Scale Plus MPSoC. Today we're going to use that module to demonstrate a machine vision and learning application using video vision camera and 3D object recognition. So here we have a massive video vision camera using our image source. This is feeding our sound carrier, and all the processing is happening on a credit card size Apple II system on a module with the Zinc Cultus-Scale Plus. So for this training project, we have the object library empty. So I have a pair of wires that displays here that I will train. We take a few different views of the object to improve the accuracy of the library. I'll go ahead and train a new object with a pair of wire strippers. And we can see the blue rectangle around the object. You'll see that it is identifying that as the new background of the wire strippers. You'll see that it correctly identifies it as the wire steps. The red rectangle. The more views and angles you take, the better the accuracy will improve. So using this technique, we're able to identify objects in 3-dimensional space. So whether I'm zoomed in, or zoomed out, or if the object rotating, I can still identify the object. This algorithm has several different uses. It's primarily machine vision algorithm, but there are industrial automation uses. There is autonomous robotics, possibly even border control. So as we demonstrated today, we can do a real-time machine vision learning application on something as small as a credit card. And what enables that is Xilinx St. Cultus-Scale Plus MPSoC architecture of both a quad-core APU and a programmable logic. For more information on our House 58 system on module, visit idea.com. Thanks for watching.
全部自分でやってんだから、と思うと自分でどうそれができないんだったら
Hi, John Monson from Mosus. What I'm going to talk about today is interoperability that we're doing between the Mosus Bandwidth Engine 3 products that we recently announced in the Xilinx Sync UltraScale Plus 16nm platform. And what we're doing here is interoperability, very high-speed serial interface between the Xilinx interface and the Bandwidth Engine 3. Bandwidth Engine 3 supports 16 lanes at up to 25 gigabits per second. In this case, we're using an SSD card to talk to devices, and we're doing 16 lanes and 15 gigabits per second, but the capability is up to as high as 25 to 28 gigabits. The device itself on the Bandwidth Engine 3 supports a gigabit of memory, very high-speed interface, and it's used for things like very high-speed buffers or high-speed lookup or offload engines like statistics or metering functions. So it can run up to 400 gigabits per second in both directions, so 800 gigabits per second. What we have is now both interfaces are showing electrical interoperability, and so we have the Xilinx interface showing error-free performance on our interface as well as the Mosus interface